When people say Christianity is an African religion because it existed in Ethiopia long before colonization, it's like saying Christianity is African because Nzinga Nkuvu, the fifth Mwene Congo, meaning ruler of the Congo kingdom, was Christian, but without providing the context. Look, that logic fails to understand that in Ethiopia, like in the rest of the African continent, the indigenous people were already deeply rooted in spirituality long before Christianity arrived. You see, under Portuguese influence, Nzinga Nkuvu converted to Christianity and became João I. However, just 4 years later, in a politically strategic move, he renounced Christianity. Just let me know in the comment if you want to hear more about this. Anyways, according to historical record, Frumentius, a man from what is now Lebanon, played a key role in persuading the Ethiopian king Ezana to convert, which was also a politically strategic move. Then the king imposed Christianity as the state religion. You see, it's a move that elevated it on a pedestal and inevitably marginalized other beliefs within Ethiopian society. And history has taught us that organized religions, unlike the many indigenous belief systems around the world, do not like to share the spotlight. So, through power, these institutions have marginalized, excluded, and suffocated any existing alternatives to position themselves as the sole bearers of truth. Yes, unlike the rest of Africa, Christianity wasn't forced on Ethiopia's ruling elite, but we can argue it was imposed on the people. Look, it's common knowledge that Ethiopia is the only African country that was never physically colonized, but culturally, I argue it was infiltrated. You see, the Greeks described its people's skin tone as burnt faces at a time when the concept of race as we understand it today did not exist. Yet, in a land historically defined by blackness, the Virgin Mary in the Lalibela churches is a white woman. So, how did whiteness come to define the divine just like in the rest of Africa? Look, in my opinion, religion is the celebration of someone else's culture. That's why you need a Christian name or an Arab name. Now, once that's understood, why are we fighting over religions?
We, ni nini?